What is going on, everyone? It's me, Natsu here, and today we have some more Dokkan battle stuff to talk about, guess you could say. So we do have the Golden Week celebration going on right now. We currently also have the Goku Day celebration happening, but we are closing in very close onto the Part 2 LR. Yes, so the Part 2 LR will be coming very shortly, I think. We take a look here at the details of the JP Golden Week celebration. I don't believe it's actually listed on the global version of the game, but you see right here, usually JP tells us, the sales, and when new sales will come during the middle of the celebration, such as during anniversary, worldwide celebration, Golden Week, these bigger dual Dokkan Fest celebrations that do have Part 2 LRs. We usually see stuff like that. And this is no outlier, right? So if you take a look here, it says the sales, the 30 stones, and then the 60 plus 30 stones will be on sale until the 11th, which means that basically today, the sales should be basically leaving. It doesn't say time frame, so I'm assuming that it's either gone already or it's going to be gone and reset for sales, which is like in like 12 hours. Then, because keep in mind that's the 11th in JP, so it's the 10th for like if you're in the United States, for instance. Then it says some products other than the 100 stones plus bonus will be on sale from the 13th. So again, usually sales will appear when the banner drops. So this would be like on the 13th. No, it appears usually before the banner drops, right, or something like that. So it'll be around the 13th, right? When we see the sales. Since it's a global release time, it'll be usually earlier than that. So I'm assuming that essentially the sales are going to begin showing up on the 13th, quote unquote, which would be like around the 12th ish for us, early 13th in the morning. Again, for the United States, if you're in the United States, basically, right? Because there's a time displacement. But yeah, so I'm assuming again the sales will and the banner will drop on 1 a.m. Pacific, 4 a.m. Eastern, everything like that on the 13th. Technically it could drop like on the 14th, but I doubt it. That's if they no, because the sales would be dropping on the 14th for JP, right? So it has to be the 13th, right? That we know when the banner's gonna drop. So because of that, I have a work alarm that went off. Because of that, we see that we're getting very close. Usually they do these reveals 2 days before. So it's very likely that again today is the 10th. 1 a.m. Pacific, 4 a.m. Eastern tonight, on the 11th in the morning, right? Or just very early in the morning, basically tonight, we will see the LR reveal. Then usually we see the data download later that day. Then we see the unit reveal like basically the unit usually reveals like 48 hours after this, right? So we get the data download that night, but the unit doesn't drop that night in the morning. It usually drops the next day, right? So that's when we will see that, because like the sales will reset on the 13th, aka the 12th for us. And then it'll drop on the actual 13th, or the 13th for Japan, right? So because of that, we should see the LR reveals, I think, tonight. I think it's most likely the time we're going to see it. So that'll be in, I'm not sure how many hours that is. That's like 19, 18 hours, something like that, right? Around that time frame, right? But yeah, very long-winded explanation, but that's basically why we're going to see the LR thing. So pretty cool. I think there's a couple of options for the LR that we're gonna see. Oh, by the way, I guess another thing is that if there's gonna be an EZA that drops on the 13th, then we will see that EZA like a couple of hours before the actual new LR. So if it's like, I'll talk about the different options here, but like Gohan and Cell, I think it's a very popular one for them to get EZAs. So if they're gonna EZA or some random characters, we will see that. Yeah, I think again, a very good option for this is just straight up Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Again, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, you suck, right? Well, you're okay at the very least, right? You're solid. Like, they're not, well, they're kind of bad now, honestly, all of them. Specifically the LRs, like, we all know the T-Wars and stuff like that are bad. Actually, funny enough, this guy could get an awakening because, the BoJack story event is becoming a Dragon Ball history, like a Dragon Ball history event, right? And we're gonna get that on the 13th, which again will also be in the data download tomorrow. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, again, we do see these three are just not up to par. I mean, this guy's a transformed version, right? And these two just not really that great. So I think just getting a straight up brand new Super Saiyan 2 Gohan Youth could be good. And this guy, you know, eventually we're gonna easy, so we're gonna need a new one of this guy, right? Especially since we just got this guy technically. I mean, he's not a standalone version, but he's still pretty good. Oh, if that makes sense, right? But yeah, I think Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. It's the last Super Saiyan 2 Gohan we got was this 2020 of December. So it's like a year and a half basically since the last Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, and that's from the BoJack movie. From the Cell games, it was 2019 worldwide download celebration, right? So that is closing in on like 3 years from now, basically, in like 4 months, right? So it's getting pretty old. Next is like a LR Instant Transmission Goku. People still really want an LR Instant Transmission Goku. I don't know if it'll be a standalone Super Saiyan Goku again, because again, we have this guy, which is not bad. I think people downplay this guy a little bit, right? His starter turn defense definitely isn't the best. I will say, I want to wait until again he gets 200%, because the thing about some of these units is that I think people are not able to judge them properly because they do not have a proper 200% leader skill. So without that proper 200% leader skill, we really can't see them in their full potential, because it's just like we have these units, we're comparing them on 200% leader skills to units that are not. But that's me going on a little ramble there, I guess. I mean, people have been saying it could be basically a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Or no, people have been saying it could be a Super Saiyan 2, it could be a Super Saiyan Goku that exchanges into Super Saiyan 2 Gohan Youth, because see, we have Goku into Gohan, but that's Super Saiyan 1, right? I think that a likely option could be Gohan that exchanges into Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, or Goku that exchanges into Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Oh wait, no, I was in there wrong. So, I can't even speak. It's weird, but I think it'll be Gohan that exchanges into Super Saiyan Goku. And then basically he gets that revived by guys animation. Because the by guys animation is really what people want to see, right? If we go to Super Saiyan Goku again, they want to see this animation just in good quality, right? This guy right here. Which makes sense, right? Hopefully it's not like some support memory, dude, but that people want to see the voiced by guys, and honestly I want to see that too. So my hope is that, I think there is these guys right here, right? I brought them up. We'll talk about them later, but you know how 16 is a temporary exchange, right? And then he leaves back into them. I think that it's possible we can get a Gohan, exchange into Goku, and then he dies, gets to revive, and then back to Gohan. Or it could just be Gohan that, you know, revived by guys with Goku, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and Super Saiyan Goku, anything like that. I would prefer that just Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, or at least like a starting Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. That might be a little biased for the second one because I'm a hybrids user, but I think just a new Super Saiyan 2 Gohan at the very least would just be good. Just a starting name Super Saiyan 2 Gohan at the very least, right? And even if we get Gohan slash Goku Super Saiyan 2, we can still use another one of these guys. Funny enough, but yeah. Again, we don't have a voiced Father Son Kamehameha. There's plenty of animations they can use for that. Just a little bit on the other ones. People think that it could be Super Trunks, or, you know, a Vegeta exchange into Super Trunks. I think that could be interesting because we don't have like a really good Super Trunks. We have a good Super Vegeta for sure, but it's like, I'm not sure if I would be that hyped for Super Trunks. Like, I'd be fine with it. Like, you know, it'd be cool. The animations could look really good. We don't have Super Trunks with like good animations, so I will take it for sure. Right? It's better than nothing. It's more hype than other things, right? But yeah. There's two more things I want to talk about. One could be, again, just straight up perfect cell. We do have, again, perfect form cell right here. We just got some representation for this guy's transformation. This guy still could get an easy eventually. But this guy, perfect cell, we don't have like a really good standalone perfect cell right now. Technically, like, honestly, most of the cells aren't really great right now. But I think Perfect Cell is the longest one without getting representation, right? We have these three, which are just like very, very old. This guy's this is transformation from 2019. So I think it is time we do get a new Perfect Cell, and being an LR would be really good, and then actually be very good for the Dokkan Fest Cell, because again, Dokkan Fest Cell, his issue is partners. He needs more partners, right? He just needs more and more people to link with. So if we get like a LR Perfect Cell, I think that would be really good for him. There's one last option, which is like an LR Z Fighters, right? An LR Z Fighters could be really cool, but we'll have to see how the stupid. I should turn off my phone. We have to see how the how they actually will handle that specifically. I mean, will it be like Super Saiyan Goku Z Fighters? I think it'll turn out all right, because we're like the Android 17, you know, Universe 7, and we see like they have like, you know, Android Assault and some of these Android links there. So I think that's, if it was like a Super Saiyan Goku, like based around, he could have like Prepare for Battle, Kamehameha, Super Saiyan, stuff like that. I think he could end up being like a good link set, but we'll have to see if that actually ends up being what it is. Now talk about a little bit about the EZAs. Again, there's a lot that we could take from this Android Cell Saga category in terms of it being that theme. It could technically, it might not be that theme, right? You never know, but I think Gohan very likely get an EZA at this point. People really want his EZA. This would be incredible if these two get their EZAs. People would go crazy. 100% people would go insane. I think these guys are likely to get an EZA just because, again, they're also in the same time frame as these guys. And I think that their EZA would be really beneficial to Cell if they gave like 3 key and 40% attack and defense. Maybe bump this up to like a high chance of dodge. They could be really good floater, or even on rotation, and they could help patch up issues with Cell and the other androids, which is that Cell doesn't really link well with Key with the other androids, right? The key links are an issue on the androids team, so these guys providing that key support could be really good. Maybe even like orb changes like Ginyu. If there's like a full androids rotation, that could be really cool. This guy can EZA again, another linking partner for Cell. Hard kind of to tell what they're gonna do with them. They probably would want to make sure that this is not too OP. They're scared of AoE units, but since this is just his 12 key, I'm not sure if it'll be that big of a deal. Then I brought these guys up. Goku Day. I think that, you know, with the Goku Day celebration going around, I could see this guy getting EZA, especially with the Buu Saga EZAs that we got recently, right? We got the free-to-play Goku, Gohan, and Goten for Goku Day. I don't think this guy would EZA. If he would EZA, it'd be part of the Goku Day celebration, which I'm pretty sure is like, it goes on for a while, but like the main section, Goku, Gohan, and Goten Day in Japan is already over. And then by the time the banners drop, it'll be way over, so I just brought him up here because people are talking about him, but I think this is a very unlikely option now compared to these guys, right? If we're talking about Android Cell Saga. I think one other thing for an LR, though, if they want to go Buu Saga, I closed the Gohan tab right here, but I want to go to Gohan real quick. I think one other final option I want to bring up is Ultimate Gohan. Again, Ultimate Gohan, we got EZA Ultimate Gohan, and then we got that free-to-play Ultimate. Where's Gohan? There he is. We got the free-to-play Ultimate Gohan, right? Which both of them were just designed kind of weird. Unfortunately for S-tier Ultimate Gohan, he could have been better for sure. I agree that he's good, but he could have been better. This guy just kind of sucks. So, Ultimate Gohan win, maybe? I mean, I doubt it, right? Again, it's very, very unlikely. But in the talk of Buu Saga, I think it's slightly possible. But yeah, let me know what you guys think could come for the Part 2 LR. Again, we should be seeing the reveals tonight, EZAs tonight. So get ready for that. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.